Hey guys, and happy Monday. Welcome back to day 8 of my 30 days of showing up on YouTube challenge. I just got done doing a workout. This morning has been a morning where I've been productive, but like in a very weird, sporadic kind of timing. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today when it comes to just setting intentions, setting goals for ourselves, and feeling like, I've said this before, I have very much black and white thinking sometimes where I'm like, okay, I am going to do XYZ at this time. When that time comes around and if I haven't done it, I'm like, oh, nope, now I can't do it anymore. And I just get that way in my mind, and it's just not beneficial when you are trying to achieve your goals and reach your goals. And also just listening to your body and trusting, again, God's timing and when you're meant to do the things that you're supposed to do. So this morning I really wanted to read my Bible, but the morning was just kind of chaotic a little bit and I just didn't really have the time. I uploaded a new video this morning, and so I just didn't have the time this morning like I wanted to. And so I don't know if I've shared this before, but I homeschool my 4-year-old like half days. So he's at home with me and my 8-month-old during the days, and we do like homeschool, and then he goes and leaves for a little bit for his actual preschool and then comes back. And so during that time today, the Lord was like, while he's practicing his tracing and writing his name and everything like that, open up your words, spend that time. I think it's so important around our kids when it comes to our faith for them to see us actually spending time in our word, and that allows him to ask questions. And it was so funny. He's like, hey, you don't read the Bible in the dining room. You have to read the Bible in the living room, because he always sees me like in the living room, kind of in my little comfy spot. And so I'm like, yep, that's true, but I'm reading it right now here today, right here with you. And so while he was doing that, I had the time to be able to spend time with God, and it was just a very sweet and just, I love that moment. And also God told me, you don't have to show up at a certain time every single day. As long as you just spend that time with me, that is all that I want. And that also went into me exercising and moving my body today, right? In my mind, sometimes I can be like, oh, I don't have the time to do things. But if you really chunk it down and really think about it, I just did a 7-minute ab workout and I feel my core. It was a great workout and it only took 7 minutes. But prior to actually hitting record, doing the workout video, pulling out my mat and everything like that, in my mind, I was like, I don't have enough time to do it. But when I actually did it, it only took 7 minutes and the time was just gone. You know what I mean? Like it just went very quickly. And so sometimes we can overanalyze and overcomplicate things in our mind when it comes to how long things actually take. And so that has been something for me too. Like even sitting down this morning and reading my scripture, I was able to do a chapter during the time of him tracing his letters, which I could have, continued to watch him, but also I was still able to kind of spend that time with the Lord and also have my son be a witness to that too. So that's just something that I have been meditating on today and just thinking about in terms of like, how am I honoring my time? How am I managing my time? Am I overindulging in my time? Am I really taking the time that I have and looking at it? We all have the same 24 hours in a day, and it's really sitting down with the Lord and asking him, how do you want me to spend this time? And also not being so strict on yourself if you don't do something at a certain time. Like at the end of the day, I knew I wanted to move my body today. So whether I did that at 9 o'clock tonight or later on this evening or this morning, like it doesn't matter as long as I actually took the time to do it, and just letting go of that feeling that I need to do things at a certain time, and just knowing that the Lord will guide me and give me the strength to get the things done that I need to get done, as long as I depend on him and lean on him and ask him for that strength. If I don't, my flesh doesn't want to do the things that I know that I have put on my to-do list or I know that I am supposed to do. So just knowing that my flesh is probably not going to want to do it, and also respecting and honoring how long things actually take. If you're going to do a 30-minute workout, 30 minutes is really not that much time. Like you could watch a whole episode in 30 minutes. Like if you need to, habit stack. Watch an episode that you love and do your workout at the same time. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? So yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope that resonated with you. I don't know if you are in that season of just feeling like I want to start something, but I don't have the time. You have the time. It's just about managing it and realizing and knowing the reality of how long things actually take. If you really think about time in like 30 minutes, 10 minutes, like that 7-minute workout, I'm like, I can carve out 7 minutes of time for myself to do this. I can do that. 7 minutes. That's it. So yeah, I hope that encouraged someone here today. That's all that I have for you. Thank you so much for continuing to stick along in this journey and holding me accountable. And I'm just glad that I said it out loud last week that I was going to do this challenge, because speaking about it out loud has held me accountable to actually continue to show up here every single day. So it might be a little bit late sometimes, but I promise you I'm going to show up for myself, for God, for you guys, for everything that I need to show up for, and just to prove myself that I can do this. And I'm just excited for the journey and to see where we are in a couple of days, in a week, at the end of this journey. So thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you guys all tomorrow for day 9.